I'm Jesse Porter, the Streets of Rage champion of the world. Stay tuned for Settle It on the Screen.
The views expressed in the following show are for entertainment purposes only. They're not necessarily the views of Twin Galaxies, HD Films, or any other affiliates. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Settle It on the Screen.
What's up?
For December 4th, 2015. Yes. We've been doing this for more than a year.
Yeah, well over a year.
I'm Michael Soroka, along here with Nick Houselander. We don't have Glenn in here. So we don't,
here, though.
But he's playing the guitar right now, so if he throws up his video, we'll show him. But he's in the audio with us. Yes. Welcome! We are not in Twin Galaxies Live.
Not yet.
We've been canceled!
Yes! We've been canceled!
Yeah, baby! Unfortunately, that's a lie.
No, it's not. Unfortunately.
Maybe it will be true next week.
We can't keep her.
Like,
keep trying to get fired.
Yeah, but they're still doing stuff. So they do one show a week. I guess they're not ready.
Building studio, man.
Changing things, working on other great things for Twin Galaxies.
Yes.
So will we be back next week in Twin Galaxies Live? I don't know. Just check our Facebook.
Yes!
And make sure you subscribe to our channel here. So if things change, we're here. So once again, if you're new, which I doubt you are, if you found us here on Settle on the Screen channel, Settle on the Screen's the show about the commentary show about the Twin Galaxies database, all the stupid drama, world record holders, and Lions football, cigars, baseball.
I was going to say baseball, big signings.
Yeah.
Did you hear about
a lot of stuff to talk about.
Yeah. Did you hear about the Greinke signing, Glenn?
Uh-huh.
That's crazy. You
guys even lost a player too, didn't you? Recently?
Who?
You guys lost a player too, didn't you, recently?
We lose a lot of players in Detroit. Oh, yesterday?
Who?
I don't know.
Oh, I think this was like a week or two ago, maybe 3.
I was trying to say we signed Mike Pelfrey this morning, which was like, whatever, but
we lost K-Rod.
You did. Yeah, we did trade for K-Rod, which that was cool. You're probably not.
It's kind of I don't know. He's kind of rocky right now.
He did. I know the Brewers, just like the Tigers, weren't very good last year, but he actually had a better year than I thought he did, looking stat-wise. I was actually kind of surprised.
He had a phenomenal year the year before.
Yeah, the year before was awesome, but but I'm trying to think. We signed Jordan Zimmerman this past weekend too, which was kind of crazy. So if you want to talk about baseball, me and Glenn can talk about baseball.
Yes, give us a call on Skype. We will talk about baseball all night. Yes, we are. We can tell we've been doing this show every week for the past so long.
We caught one of our relief pitchers. Maybe that's what you're thinking of. That's probably not what you're thinking of.
I thought Nick was drinking a Bud Light silo can, and then I realized
it's a Pepsi.
Yeah, there's a lot of Detroit cans, Bud Light like that.
Oh yeah, definitely. There's a ton. Yeah, normally I am drinking Bud Light actually, but I'm not.
That's what threw me off.
Yeah.
Don't come free show tonight, boys.
Oh no, it's just behind the scenes.
Taking shots of whiskey.
Exactly. We just don't have sponsorship for them.
Yeah. So we'll go over a few select world records here. We'll talk about the one thing that's it's pretty much over with. Tomorrow there's a vote on Twin Galaxies about changing some policies, basically, that I probably whined about. It was my fault.
Probably.
No, it's probably the reason I whined is why there's this vote going on. But whatever, I don't care. And it's not, and the vote doesn't even affect what I started whining about. But we'll talk about that after the world records.
That's politics, baby.
If you guys got anything else you want us to talk about or anything we should talk about, put it in the chat. If you guys don't know my, know my Facebook and you guys want to get in the chat, message me there, and I will give you our Skype if you have something to Skype in with. Somewhat intelligent, doesn't have to be 100% intelligent, but
at
least coherent. Unlike
kind
us.
of related to the show. If you have
sort of, baseball.
I was gonna say related. The show was a relative term too.
So. I will play some video games.
They make baseball video games. so baseball is completely on top.
You know what?
That's
That's true. That's
and I
very
could
true.
play some baseball. I could go.
Yeah,
for,
you got your season.
I
going
did
on.
put up a new track, and I still haven't submitted.
Oh,
for it.
really?
But I
Oh.
might. I'll play some Master System today, possibly.
Yeah.
There's 1 or 2 scores somebody posted, so I'm going to compete with them.
Very cool.
Yeah,
what's this game we got up
we
right
will
now,
be
Mike?
playing some video game. It's called Dead Angle.
Oh, okay.
We'll show the fans at home.
We got the
It's
box
really
somewhere?
terrible. Oh,
Did they make it for CDI? I don't think so.
We got a box? Here we go.
whoops! I'm moving everything.
Oh, look.
Bye, Nick. There we go.
Look, check it out.
Hang on.
Oh, cool.
You'll be back.
Even better.
There you are.
No, because your game is called something different. Your game is called Soroka Angle. Look at that. Look at that Soroka Angle. No one has a one-of-a-kind Arcade Smash.
Okay, if you look at all our games from that era when I got them, Soroka
That's hilarious. Yeah.
we have the VGC, and this is how I labeled everything because I want to make sure I got it back.
I was going to
But
say,
of
there's
course,
so much stuff. This is like the late 90s label.
yeah,
by the
and
way.
it's like, all you guys have that game too, right?
Yeah, of
Well,
course.
actually, when I did this, it's a bad idea because I put it on my Genesis games, and I accidentally took the tape off one
Yeah.
of them, and it ripped the label off.
Did it really?
Yeah, 'cause
Oh,
it was
shit.
Well, that's a good thing, though.
Yes, I know.
It's like you're dead to me.
Well, it's Glenn. He hates Sega.
Destroy as many labels off Genesis games as he possibly can.
Yeah, where Mike's life goal is to destroy as many Donkey Kong motherboards, Glenn's goal is to destroy as many Genesis cartridges. Or just Sega in general.
Anything in
Yeah,
Sega.
Master System, Dreamcast.
No, I don't mind the Dreamcast. I don't even mind Sega Saturn that much because I had some fun games.
What?
I just don't like.
It made no
You
sense.
just don't like the show. You don't like the only good system Sega
What
made.
about Master System? Do you like Master System too?
No, that sucks even harder.
Okay, well, at least that.
I kind of agree with
Okay,
you.
that
there.
makes at least a good statement. That's the first rational statement Glenn has made about
What?
Sega.
No.
That
I
the Master
stopped
System is
with
not as good as the
Slide.
Genesis.
Oh yeah, it's not even close. And I mean, it's one of those things. If you played a Nintendo and then played a Master System, you would immediately run back to your Nintendo.
Yeah.
But Genesis is great,
Yeah.
and so is Super Nintendo, or as
Yeah.
our friends up north call it, the SNES.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
the
Oh!
SNES. Ooh, what?
We should bring that up. There's
what?
another NHL '94 tournament. We get to talk
There
about
is. You're right.
in Canada. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
I'll
doing
have
it
to-
again?
Yeah,
Saskatchewan.
They're doing a Western King of '94
Yes.
because a lot of people obviously didn't want to travel that far.
Because Canada is a long, very long country.
So they're doing it-
long country.
I think it's Vancouver.
Are they-
No, Saskatchewan.
No, it's in Saskatchewan.
Oh, maybe they'll find Tim.
They're gonna find
Shovelway.
Tim Shovelday, man.
I kinda
Not
Are they
find,
going
like
to-
He might host
Do
it.
they have plans to eventually bring it to the States, maybe?
Well, they
we-
saying New Jersey.
We
maybe
were
New
talking.
York.
We did talk to Mikey when we were there.
Yeah.
And these are off the record conversations. But he was hoping to maybe get one in New Jersey or New York, somewhere East Coast wise. I mean, this was all just talk, but he definitely was. It was a thought. Yeah.
You know, I mean, when
Because
you
there's a lot of players on the East
I'm
Coast.
sorry.
so-
Well, there was 128 players that traveled to Toronto.
Yeah.
And a lot of them
A lot of
still,
Americans,
A lot
too.
of
Like, a lot more than I
Americans.
thought there was gonna
a
be.
lot of people. There was a few people from Western Canada
There
that
was,
did come.
yeah.
And then they were shocked that we came. Like, you guys are from Detroit? Whoa! I'm like,
It's not that far.
And then
It's
like all
4 hours.
yeah, but then like the people from like New York and New Jersey, they're like,
Yeah.
but that's 4 hours too. It's like 4 or 5 hours.
It's longer than
I
that.
think so.
No,
So
I think
it was
it's longer
it was
than
pretty funny. It's like, it's awesome you guys came.
Raph's from Jersey.
Yeah.
So-
I don't know.
And what the dude I played, the only victory I got
Uh-huh.
in NHL '94 because I'm not that good was against a guy who lived in Arizona.
In
so-
Arizona, and that shows you that people will travel.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So pretty cool. Well, nevertheless, let's get to the world records.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot.
Yeah, we forgot about world
For the
records.
week of
Yeah,
December
those world
4th.
records.
I forgot that's a part of our show. Like the only part that
Yeah.
people like.
Yeah. Go ahead. We'll start with Nick because it's SNES.
We got SNES.
I hope I get all the Sega.
I don't think I gave you one.
So do I. We got Zachary Lynch from Portland, Oregon, from the SNES Entertainment System. Super Mario Kart, Vanilla Lake 2, fastest race, 59.67 seconds. Congratulations, Zachary.
New
Good
world
score,
record.
man.
And welcome to the scoreboard as well.
Yeah, I was going to say, that is
Zachary.
not a name I am accustomed to reading.
Excuse me.
Whoa.
This is a new track, and it's awesome because it's on the Neo Geo. Polestar, highest score 266,850.
Nice.
It's the side-scrolling, awesome spaceship defender. Glenn, what's the game that you played for hours on end? That I can't think
Which
of.
one? The Life Force?
Life Force. Basically, it's a Life Force type of game.
That doesn't narrow it down.
On the Neo Geo arcade. I want it for my Neo Geo. So Richard
Oh,
Evans
dude,
from the
you
United
gotta
Kingdom.
get it.
I gotta get it. 266,850. And I understand when I put up this score last night, and I was actually adjudicating today. I haven't adjudicated like in a month.
Whoa, dude.
I started doing some more adjudicating. This score is probably going to get beat. And then I saw another score today, adjudication, over 1 million. So that's congratulations on the inaugural score. And I know there's 2 more that we will read pretty soon. So.
Now, Mike, is it actually cheaper? Because you can use the cartridges. I might be incorrect. Can you use the cartridges for the Neo Geo system in the arcade games?
You can and you can't. There's a special adapter to use the arcade games in the home one.
Okay.
You can't use the home one in the arcade.
Oh, okay. All right.
But the arcade carts are cheaper. They go for less money than the home carts.
Okay, well, that was my question: is would it be cheaper to actually buy an arcade cabinet?
Yes, way cheaper.
Okay.
And way more beneficial and more fun too.
Okay.
I mean, Neo Geo PCBs go for maybe $150.
Wow, is that
for the
it?
one slots, and
That's
they're JAMA ports. So if you have a JAMA arcade machine, you just throw it in there. As long as it's horizontal, horizontal, and then you can just go crazy. Just keep putting in carts. Or if you're not worrying about world record rules and all that kind of stuff, you could just get a 1 in 160, 1 in 120, or 1 in 160 with all the Neo Geos. So you could have King of Fighters 94 through 2000, every single one. It's awesome. I gotta get a yellow card. I'm kind of lazy.
The
on that.
JAMA.
Yeah.
We gotta be JAMA with you.
Oh.
I do realize this, like in the collection community,
Uh-huh.
people with Neo Geos, that's like the Cadillacs of collecting.
It's still, dude. It's like it
Awesome.
was. It was when it came out in the early '90s, and it has never not been the Cadillac. It's unbelievable. It's like never lost value. It cost $700 when it came out, and it still does. Like
The home ones.
Yes.
Yeah, the home ones we're talking about. Obviously, it's kind of crazy. Have you ever seen or played one?
Yeah. It's freaking Jesus. I mean, the market on those things, like you said, they never went down in price. So,
Yep.
and those collectors, they take their stuff pretty damn seriously.
Oh, yeah.
So,
They must.
more so than most.
Ready for the next one, Glenn?
Yep.
Sorry.
Let's do it. We have Jeff Stillwagon from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, Nintendo 64, Namco Museum 64,
I know.
NTSC pole position, 55,450 points.
Yeah.
Awesome. Welcome to the scoreboard as well, Jeff.
I like this, man. A lot of new guys.
I know.
This is cool.
It's more
I'm a
competition.
huge fan.
Is it me or you?
Uh,
It's you.
yeah, it's me. We got Pete Hahn from Chicagoland, USA. Is that a real place?
It is now.
It is now.
Okay, cool.
Pete's the mayor.
Cool. We got MAME, Marvel vs. Capcom. Clash of Superheroes tournament settings, 2,085,500 points. Looks like, who was that?
Mega Man Gambit?
It was this a Mega Man and Gambit. Very
Yeah.
cool.
This guy and Pete.
Really?
Pete has been
You met
smashing
Pete, right?
records. No, I did not meet.
You
Pete.
didn't? Oh, okay.
Glenn knows him.
Oh, okay.
I
Glenn's been-
know him. I've met Pete.
Yep.
See him a couple times a year. At
Oh.
least once every year at MGC.
Oh, man.
Congratulations
Yeah,
to
that's
Chris
true.
Gleed. We read a score from last week on the Sega Saturn Street Fighter Alpha 2. 654,800 points. And like we said last time, you got to check out his videos just for his evidence purposes. They're awesome. He has like every angle. Has
Really?
direct capture, something on the screen, and then it shows him playing, so you know it's him. Awesome package. He does
Dang.
it the right way, in my opinion.
Does he wear Google Glass, too?
No, he does not wear Google Glass.
Or whatever
Damn.
it's called?
Oh, boy, it's our boy Dan Desjardins from East Coast.
That's what he has in his
Oh,
profile.
that's cool. East Coast USA.
Super Pac-Man on emulation. 1,020 points. Congratulations, Dan.
Yep, an hour worth of play. Probably could have played more, but he's like, I rolled it. I'm done.
Sweet.
So, and I think there's actually someone ready to try to beat his score. I think in adjudication, but still, congratulations to Daniel. And this would be this week's winner's Wingstop, but
Oh.
Daniel already won.
Oh, okay.
It's once per year.
Oh, okay.
You can't win a
Could he
Wingstop
win? Could he win in January?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So
It's not every 12 months. It's literally once per calendar.
well, my understanding is we have a new sponsor.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the issue.
Are we not allowed to talk about that?
No, we could. There might be a Wingstop gift card winner, but
Oh, okay.
there
okay.
might be a new sponsor.
Oh, cool. I love getting new sponsors.
Me too.
We'll mention our sponsor after this. We forgot to mention our sponsor. We apologize. They know we love them.
Is it you?
It is. I'm sorry.
Keep forgetting her order.
We got James Bernard from Ajax, Ontario. Sega CD, Bram Stoker's Dracula. I remember when this game came out.
Terrible.
Yeah, I figured it's just as good as the movie. Points 23,831.
And that's what I wanted to say. Kudos. The reason it gets props is he actually played this game and recorded video for a terrible video game, and he knows it too. And you guys should definitely watch the Angry Video Game Nerds review.
Oh, is it
of this.
awesome?
Oh man, it's awesome. That's why I caught my eye. I'm like, really? Somebody actually painfully played this? So, awesome job, James.
Nice.
We'll see if you hang out on top.
Is it like garbage like most horror games, like the Friday the 13th game or whatever?
Oh no,
for
it's not.
Nintendo?
It's not
Is
even
it worse than that?
It's the angle of how your character moves through the game is the
Oh
worst
God,
part.
really?
You
Were they trying something new?
Yeah.
Oh God.
it didn't
Oh,
work.
boy.
Oh, early adopters are
Remember,
the
it's Sega
worst.
CD, so there's video.
Oh yes.
Like the background's video and the players. Oh,
Is
it's-
Keanu Reeves in it?
No, it's not.
Oh, damn it.
And lastly, but not least, like I said, these are select records. Not
What about
all of
Winona
them.
Ryder though? She was pretty
I
hot.
don't know.
Whoa,
Oh, I don't
that
know
dude's cool.
I don't know
looking.
how to pronounce his name. I feel terrible. I should have asked him when I talked to him the other day.
LeBerg? Laberg?
We'll ask him next week. LeBurge?
Well, it's probably French.
I don't know.
I'm guessing.
Congratulations to Aaron LeBurge from Canada.
probably
At
not
Fun
it.
Spot, he broke the death race world record of 34 points. It's an awesome video. You guys definitely watch it. Aaron's going to be on us with next week, so
Oh,
he
very
can
cool.
pronounce his name properly for us. So
Hopefully.
he'll be joining us next week. He has one or two more other scores in verification. We'll talk about that next week in the Strip to Fun Spot. The Death Race, very fun game, and awesome. Watching him play was very cool too.
cool.
So congratulations to him, and make sure you tune in to us next week, whether if we're here on Settle It on the Screen channel or on Twin Galaxies Live. We plan to have Aaron on Skype with us. So another player interview here before the end of the year. So make sure you check it out. And congratulations to everyone.
Do you guys ever have this thought, like when you see someone with a last name where you're just like, I can't even like think of how you would pronounce that, or like for a split second you're like, can they pronounce it correctly? And then it's like, well,
It's like my last name.
it's their name, so they probably
Throughout
do.
my life, where somebody announced my name as Glenn Updick. So
And as always,
Oh yes, absolutely. This is what we forgot to do.
this week's World Records is sponsored by.
Airheads Fruit.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, seriously, if you haven't checked them out, you can buy them at just about every gas station. Well, here in the Metro Detroit area, but but no, you should be able to get them anywhere. But if you guys come by the studio, we have a ton of them, like we've mentioned. So anytime you want to drop by and try them, they're fantastic. Regular Airheads, they didn't send us. We had to buy these ones, but
Oh, these are from last time. These are free.
no, I was saying, those came free too.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say I thought they only sent the fruit ones. Oh, okay,
Do
cool.
you think they'd be our sponsor if they didn't send us
Oh
any
well,
free
I
stuff?
don't. I'll take anything. Like I said,
Yeah,
send us free anything.
Yeah, we can advertise
We
tobacco,
this is
anything.
true,
Doesn't
yeah.
matter.
We smoke cigars on the air, so
I need to talk to my beer guy. Maybe he can sponsor us and just send us beer.
that would
Yeah,
be optimum right
yeah,
there. that
that's
would be
part of-
very
that's
cool.
part of the plan.
But yeah, Airheads Fruits, check them out.
Yep.
They're new. They're really good.
So, well, I guess we'll do a Twin Galaxy subject here, more or less what's going on in the forums. I know it's all my fault.
It is. You
Because,
guys, you did it
yeah,
again.
No, it's
do it,
my
man.
fault, not Glenn's fault. It's my fault.
Okay, I know, but you guys definitely talked about it.
Yeah.
Sorry,
You were here.
I was, but I didn't really know.
Yeah,
Okay.
for once, this isn't my fault. This
No, it's
is
all my
on
fault.
Yeah, that's true. Nice going, Mike.
Like I said, agree with me or
Starting
not,
crap.
somebody put duplicate tracks up,
That was true.
and man, did it explode into a clusterfuck of
Whoa!
stuff. I
The
can't.
F word.
Yeah, there's just so much stuff in reading, and everybody has good points. I agree with some. Everybody has so many opinions. Which opinions are good, more or less. But people, it turned into Jace Hall thought that most people were complaining about dilution of the
Yeah. scores.
Yeah,
Of the
dilution of the
scoreboard.
track scores.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah. So obviously, Jay says he already has a fix in place, but it's going to take some time to program it, put it in the database, a filtering system. He's like, I got it all figured out, but it's just going to take time. So after, I don't want to say whining, but more people expressed
I was
their
going to say, that
opinions.
didn't seem
Me
to
too.
quell the argument. So.
There is a vote. If you haven't been on Twin Galaxies lately, there's a vote to change, temporarily, to the new track creation takes 1,000 points to get a new track
Instead of 50.
instead
which
of
is the
50.
current.
Yeah, and of course, you don't have to put up the whole 1,000 points or 50 points. It's just a total of 1,000 points must be donated, or your submission points go towards that track. And the purpose is to, I guess, bring down the dilution of the record setter tracks, or that means everybody has to get involved.
Yes.
Instead of one person who does have, some people, like I have 74 points right now.
Okay.
So I could put 10 points down, and then I could sponsor the rest, and I could make my own track without anybody else.
Yes.
So the 1,000 points.
Which makes it pretty easy.
Yeah, it makes it pretty easy. But 1,000 points, I got to get help.
Yeah.
If I really, somebody
Gotta
else
bring a
has to
friend.
go. That's a good track.
Yeah.
But 1,000 people are complaining it's too much. It's just a temporary fix. But, like I said, my original argument, not to put my personal spin on it, was just duplicate tracks.
Yes.
Not record setter tracks, not people making tracks of many different cultivars, just duplicate tracks.
You're-
And I feel so bad about
You're
it.
pro alarm clocks. You don't like it when people are breaking alarm clocks like crazy in a record setter.
yeah.
So, I mean,
So-
and what is happening with the poll is losing right now? Is that
Yep.
correct?
So nothing's going to change. Here, let's, I have
Check it out. I believe the last time we checked it was
Oh,
like
that's our
50,
channel.
57 no, 42 yes.
We're at 22. Things are fine. Keep it
That
at 50.
percentage points, obviously.
Yeah. 22 votes. Oh yeah, 50.
We're saying the same things. But.
Yeah. So
22 in favor of keeping things the same, 16 in favor of upping the point value.
Yeah.
Which is, like we have mentioned in the past, it's very smart of Jace to do this because he has since he brought the scoreboard back, he's giving the control back to the users.
Yep.
And if people are complaining about this and they vote it down, well, he gave you guys the opportunity to change it, and if you vote it down, well, what are you complaining about? So really, it's a smart thing for him to do. It basically lets the players vote on it, and if they turn it down, well, then there's no point of arguing about it anymore.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah. And like I said, we're not kissing his butt. I just saw that. No. Like we said,
I'm just
like
stating
I said,
facts. He's giving you guys enough rope to hang yourselves.
thank you. That's all. That's how I feel about it. And I said that with the duplicate tracks. The community can kill the credibility of Twin Galaxies if they want to.
Yeah.
So if you guys want 15,000 tracks while jumping up and down on your left leg, well, then you know where the credibility will go at that
Exactly.
point. So there's enough rope. You can pull Twin Galaxies. Everybody collectively can pull Twin Galaxies out of the King of Kong collusion
Exactly,
bullshit.
yeah.
Or you can just wrap it around and just pull the big thing and
Yeah.
it's all
I mean,
over.
if you want a friend to hold the rope, then that's up to you. But
Yeah.
I mean,
That's Jason.
yeah, no, I know.
But I see a few other people are saying a couple things. Yeah, I don't think that's the solution to what it is. It's create good tracks,
Yeah.
proper spelling, take your time, make sure you are an expert or you have experts help you create the track beforehand. If you don't know something about it but you really want it to be a track, there's a section that says, I'm sorry, I can't think of the right term. I'm working on it. Throws new track. What is it? What's the forum? Oh man, terrible at this.
I have nothing to say.
I know, Nick. I know how many times you've done that.
Me and you, Nick, are in the best position.
I know.
For all behind all this.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
We're the smart ones.
Yeah, no. I look at the way I look at it, Glenn, is we just if we were in trial, we would be the judge. We're not biased towards either side.
Oh.
We're just looking at the facts and we're just saying what they are. So
If you need some input before you spend 10 points to make a new track because you're not 100% sure how
Yeah.
it should be because it's like your favorite game, it's called New Game Track General Discussion. Post in there. Other people in the community will see it and say, oh, I like this. I think you should do this, instead of just posting it and then deleting it and going back and forth and arguing. Collaborate. And that's the best way to do it. And then people can get misspellings out of the way and all that kind of stuff.
No, which is
Hey,
good.
take a look at this. Do you think this is good? And then you might get some pre-sponsorships before you actually put 10 points up. Or, 1,000 points if the vote changes by tomorrow night. So if you think it should be put up to prevent people from making 1,000 tracks until Jace has the new system up,
Yeah.
go and vote. But that's it. Good night, everybody.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thanks for
See you
watching.
in another year.
Yep. If we're ever back on the channel, which, we still don't know. We're hoping for the best, but there's, if we get axed,
Well, you don't have Facebook, Nick, but they had a
That's
video
true.
that Jace posted today with Jamie Lee Curtis, and I was thinking
Oh,
that
really?
would probably be our replacement.
If Jamie Lee Curtis is our replacement, I'll be happy as hell and I'll watch.
I'm just going to sit here, smoke cigars, and watch.
Exactly. That sounds pretty fit. Man, Jamie
But-
Lee Curtis, really?
Does she have a sponsorship?
That's true. She's
with
probably not
Airheads?
sponsored by Airheads.
Yeah.
I mean, given she was in Halloween, so.
And she don't work for the liquor/gun store, so I have that on top.
That's true. Yeah, but at the same time, though, she doesn't work for a liquor/gun store, dude.
Yeah, but there's nothing more American than where I work.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
That's true.
I
What else
am
we
like
got?
the ultimate American.
I don't know. I can
You
play
are
a
the
game.
ultimate American.
I can
Glenn.
play video games.
You
I
want
can
to
go
play
for-
Dead Angle?
I'll play Jet
You
Angle.
gonna
Well,
go
maybe I
first?
should talk about today's deal of the day on Steam.
Oh,
Yes!
that's right. Glenn's new segment. You weren't here.
Deal of the day!
Deal of the day.
Where is it? I'll post. I'll go on the internet.
Do we have any Steam
Is it
graphics?
Steam?
Where it's like real hot? Like show a computer like bubbling over with
basically, we need Glenn to tell us, and then we'll just pull it up.
smoke? Oh, cool.
Today's deal of the day is Karate Master 2. Which is,
KM2,
I
yeah.
do believe it's on sale right now for $4, which you
Nice.
can't get wrong.
It's good.
It's, normally it's $10, but what it is, it's a homage to late 80s, early 90s fighting games and fighting movies like Bloodsport,
And-
Kickboxer, stuff like that.
Oh, I love
but
kickboxing. Best of the
part
best.
of this fighting game is it has a lot of RPG elements to it. Like you can see in the video here, you can train for better moves. You have different abilities you can train to bump up. But one of the unique parts is when you're first starting off into this in the game, you don't get paid for tournaments, but you have to you have to put in an entry fee to get into fighting tournaments. So what you have to do is actually go out and get a job working at a dock. And there's a forklift mini game where onto a truck with a forklift so you can get money so you can fight.
Oh, so
Yeah.
wait, job with the forklift. So Mike would love this game.
Why?
Like remember when we played Grand Theft Auto? And
Oh,
you're-
yeah.
And you were at the docks, and Glenn's like, "What the hell are we doing?" And Mike's like, "No, this is awesome.
I'm
Yeah.
working.
I'm working."
But you don't hit. I mean, that's just a very small part of the game. You only have to do it a couple times. In
Sounds like the
beginning
only fun part of the game.
till you can start earning money doing fights. And there's so many cool aspects to it. I mean, there's different types of tournaments you can get into where there's special rules. Like you can't kick people in this one. This is just strictly all punches.
Oh,
Like they have all sorts of different modes and
that's
stuff.
cool.
And it's kind of like working your way up to the top to get to be the ultimate like fighter. And like I said, it has a lot of fun mini games, a lot to it. It's pretty in depth. I've played through it once because I had this game prior to the sale that's going on, and I had a great time with it. I mean, the combat's really fun. You can actually get hurt and have to spend time in a hospital. And
Awesome.
God, that
You
sounds
have to do
fantastic.
little mini games to get yourself like out of the hospital, like
Oh, that's
build up
awesome.
certain things. But the combat is just really fun and satisfying. Like when you hit somebody in the face, it feels like you're hitting someone in the face in 16 bits. So
That's sweet.
It looks sweet too.
Now, if
when
you
I first played through it, what I did, which is normal for like games that give me the option to build up abilities, I just jack my strength up like crazy. So then I can just go into a match and just punch a guy in the face 3 times and it like crushes his skull. But doing that though, which is interesting with this game is, even though you can do that type of stuff and kind of cheese your way through the beginning, later on the AI gets so good and they can catch you, like even if they're really weak, if they catch you just right, they can daze you and really mess you up. So you kind of always have to be on your toes.
now, how realistic? Like, if you throw like a real mean punch and you hurt your shoulder or your elbow, is there a possibility of getting Tommy John surgery in this game?
No,
Damn it!
it's not that real.
I'll say Dr. Andrews doesn't come out and say, "I have some bad news for you, fella."
Yeah, you're gonna have to see Tommy John surgery.
You're gonna have to take 18 months off.
Yep, and you're gonna only hit like half as hard as you used to. But there's different types of fighting styles. There's Taekwondo, there's Muay Thai, wrestling, all sorts of different stuff. I had a fun time playing through it. I plan on playing through it again because they just updated the game probably a month ago and added some new features. So I'm gonna dive back into that.
1.1.1 is ready.
When did it come? When did it come out, Glenn?
March
March
20th, 2015.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
It wasn't too long.
Yep.
It's a great game though.
Has
For what it
achievements, trading cards, and right now it is $3.99 for Windows machines on Steam.
Very cool.
Week-long deal. It offers ends December 7th. So by the time you're watching this on YouTube or on iTunes, it's probably too late to buy it. So this is why you got to watch our show live.
It's true. And hopefully next week for the Steam, deal of the week, then you'll be like, "Oh crap, I got to go on next Friday and check out what Glenn has to offer."
That's right.
It's a great game. Like I said, I had fun. You definitely get your $4 worth because you're gonna play that sucker. The way I look at it is, if I pay for a game, let's say it's $60, I expect to get 60 hours, like $1 an hour, and I'm happy. And I've played Karate Master for well over 4 hours, so I've got well past my money worth on that.
Oh, very cool, man. No, that game looks fun as hell. Oh, there's the doc, man. Punching the clock. I like it.
Fuck. I do believe, like, if you screw up bad enough in these training segments, especially like breaking the blocks, you can break your hand and have to be in the hospital.
Yes.
Awesome.
So
I like the map. Reminds me of Ghostbusters on Master System.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, that is not an easy game. God, that game's hard.
Did you
beat
I like
it?
the camera. I like the way the camera moves. It gives that little. Every time there's a punch, the whole
yeah, that's
camera
what I was
shakes a
saying.
little bit.
Like, you hit someone in the face, and you get that feeling of hitting someone in the face.
Yeah, you're getting that extra oomph, more or less.
Yeah.
Awesome. That looks actually really cool. I spent too much on Steam the other day and still haven't played anything.
But it's $4,
But
man.
I know, that's the thing. I spent like $10 and got like 4 games.
Oh,
That
I thought you were gonna say you spent like $100 or something.
Yeah,
I think
that's
I'm
what
gonna
I was
buy
thinking.
anything over
Well, what'd you get?
Are you new here?
Microsoft
Yes.
Flight Simulator,
Flight Simulator, nice.
Doom.
Doom again.
Well, it's Doom 3, the Ultimate Edition.
Oh, okay.
And I don't have Doom 3.
Oh,
so
okay.
And of course, that's the only game I played. And of course, I just played Doom 1.
You're hilarious, dude. Play the game 1,000. How many times have you bought Doom?
I've bought Doom at least 6 times.
That's so awesome.
I know. But look, I got the beta test this weekend for the new one coming out. I know Glenn will hate
Doom
it.
4?
Bethesda.
It did
doing
look. It did look.
But
cool,
the
though.
multiplayer alpha, I'm in the alpha for PlayStation 4 this weekend. Will I have time? No, but
you could.
I could.
You
play
could
it.
if you wanted.
I could. And that's another purchase, another free purchase of Doom for me.
Nice. What was the first game you said you bought off Steam?
Flight Simulator.
Yeah, you said-
Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Yeah, yeah.
Just flying 767s. Just
No, it was the one before that.
I didn't buy one before that.
Oh, I thought you did.
That's only 2 of the 3 I bought.
Oh, I thought you said you bought
Colin
4.
McRae's. It was like a PlayStation game, but ported to.
Is it a
Oh,
golf game?
there's a cat game. Hang on.
A cat
Here.
game?
We're gonna play this one night when we have nothing to talk about.
Is it just called like
It's what is it? Oh my God! Here, I'll show you.
Wow.
We still got Steam up here, don't we? Yeah, I can search it.
A cat game.
Oh, it's a cat game.
What does that in fact mean?
Collateral damage. Yes, I bought
Collateral. Oh, it did actually have a punny name.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Oh yeah, here you guys can.
Oh my God. Wow, the graphics are amazing.
Wow, it's like really there.
Yeah.
I can't bring it any louder for you guys. Sorry, but it's awesome. Here, let's get to the gameplay.
Yeah.
Come on.
No, I don't
Oh yeah,
really
you're
care.
just the cat knocking stuff off.
Oh, so you're just like a typical asshole cat.
I know it's. I mean, seriously, this.
Dude,
I saw this and I'm like,
man, how did he get in the freezer?
$2 because it was on sale and it was for Mac. I'm like,
Oh my God, dude.
yeah. So me and Nick will play that one week. It'll be awesome.
This commercial's
And
better.
that's the thing,
I think the commercial might
I
be even
spent
better
like
than the game.
$14 and I played Doom.
Was cat lateral damage? Was that the most expensive game you purchased?
No, Microsoft one.
Was it
Microsoft
really?
Microsoft was like $6. This was
Dang.
only like $2 or $3
Was it?
last
Oh, okay.
week. Yeah, during a Black Friday sale.
Nice. I picture your wife playing that game a lot.
How many games are you up to now on Steam?
100? 400?
50 or something.
Are you serious? Damn, dude.
And,
I get
and like I haven't played like any.
Yeah, of course you haven't. How many do you have, Glenn?
I just got my 312th game the other day.
Holy damn. Now, what do you have? More Steam games or more CDI games?
Steam. I don't think they had 300 CDRs.
It was a trick question. But at the same time, though, you have multiples of so many games. I wasn't sure.
This is true. I actually found a duplicate of Mother Goose in a long box. I was pretty excited because I was like, man, now I have the long box and the jewel case.
Dang, dude, you got to get the complete
Balling.
collection.
Oops.
Mother
Sorry.
Goose.
And I found my sports games, so I can play terrible baseball and football any day of the week. So
Oh, great.
And Glenn's pick of the week. Hang on, where is it?
What?
Glenn's pick of the week. Sponsored by.
Oh yeah, yep. Doritos.
love Doritos.
Yep, that's why they sponsor you. They like you.
And as my niece says, blue Doritos.
Really?
Yes. She goes, that's what she said to me last week. Oh, did you get blue Doritos, Uncle Nick, or did you get red Doritos? Like, I got blue Doritos, honey. Oh, good. I like those better. I'm like, so do I. That's why I bought them.
We talk about whatever we want. Got 20 minutes till the end of our show or whenever we want to finish, but I'm going to try to go for a score on Dead Angle
Cool.
for the Sega Master System
Me and
during our broadcast.
Nick will talk baseball.
You guys can talk
Exactly.
baseball, so all right, whatever you guys want, I don't care.
So were you as shocked as we were in Detroit that we signed Jordan Zimmerman? Because we did not see that coming.
Nick, that was awesome. You didn't
Not
miss
see
a beat.
that.
No. It kind of opened the floodgates, though. It's kind of odd for all these deals to be happening before the winter meetings.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because my feed was blowing up with all these trades that have been going on. I'm like, this is kind of odd.
Yeah, it does not have. For those of you who don't pay attention at all to baseball, the owners get together. When do they start? Is it Saturday? I think they get together in Florida for what they call the winter meetings. It's like the height of the hot stove season, which is the off-season deal season for baseball. And this is when most of the big deals usually happen, but there really isn't any more big, other than Johnny Cueto. It's kind of odd.
Yeah, and Price went to Boston.
And of course,
Power on.
yeah, I mean, which is funny, Dave Dombrowski. It's not surprising at all that he signed him, but It's just like it's all happened so fast. It's kind of odd. But he was gonna either go to the Cubs, the Red Sox, or that was pretty much the only 2 teams I could see him going to. But
Thank God it wasn't the Cubs.
did you see the John Lackey signed with the Cubs today?
What?
Yep, he signed 2-year deal, $32 million.
Oh Christ!
I know Lester and Lackey are back together again.
Oh boy.
Yep.
It leaves a bad taste in the mouth.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised. I mean, the Cardinals got no one. I thought they were going to get something.
Oh,
Yeah, that's weird. They usually mop up all the good players.
Oh, I know they do. And sign them to deals that everyone else couldn't sign them to. I don't know why, but yeah, no, it's been a crazy last week in the world of baseball.
this week in baseball.
This week in baseball.
And in football, Jesus, that game yesterday.
Yes. God, I'm more bummed about it now, thinking about it more, than I even was when it happened, because it was just like, of course,
Hey, like I said, I'm from Wisconsin, and I would be the first to tell you that was bullshit face mask.
Okay, with no time left, of course. Like, they can't even, try to, pretend that they're not giving extra credit to... Whatever. I actually like Aaron Rodgers a lot. I think he's a great player, but I'm a Lions fan, so naturally I despise the Packers, so... Who's your favorite team, then, Glenn?
Oh my God.
In football?
Terrible.
Bengals.
No shit.
Been so since the early 90s.
Oh, sweet. I actually always loved the Bengals, too. I don't even know why. Probably
That's not a threat to anybody's team.
Exactly. Yeah, they're not a threat to the Lions. No one's a threat to the
Second
Lions,
attempt.
really. But, that's probably true. AFC and everything.
I'm the only person that can walk around the area that I live in that's not a Packers fan and get away with it.
Yeah,
It's not a threat to anybody or anything. It's like, oh, he likes the Bengals. Well, I forgot that they even had a football team, so we'll just let him.
How huge is the Pack? How huge are the Packers where you live?
Oh, Jesus. Huge enough where I don't want to become a fan.
Okay. That's kind of what I figured. It's like going anywhere near Pittsburgh, and it's just like Steelers country everywhere.
Literally for 100 miles, almost, unless you're a Bears fan.
Okay.
If you're a Packers fan, you have something outside of your house that says, I'm a Packers fan. Whether it's a Packers mailbox, Packers doormat,
Jeez.
Packers whatever, every fucking house has one. Even my house has one.
Did it really?
Yeah.
God, that is like Pittsburgh. I mean,
It is nuts up here, and
that's crazy.
we have to, okay, I work at a liquor store,
Mm-hmm.
so we have to adjust accordingly to Packers games.
Oh, do you change the prices?
That makes sense. Huh?
Are the prices different? Is that what you're saying?
No, normally during winter hours, we close an hour early.
Oh, okay.
But, okay, so since the Packers played
Thursday
yesterday night, we stayed open until normal time.
No kidding. I mean, it makes sense. I would imagine it's a party no matter what time the game is on. So.
Well, they're all
Put it
owners.
this way, it's the only sports team Wisconsin has.
Yeah, that's true.
And the residents own it. So.
And it's not that the Packers are, crazy good. It's just that we have a shit division that we play in.
Yo, there ain't no doubt about that.
We have the Bears, the Lions, and the Vikings.
Yes.
Well, you
Nobody.
I was gonna say
Every year, we get a fucking hand-me-down wild card at least.
Yes.
And it's like you don't have to work for a playoff spot every year because you're guaranteed a shoe-in just by showing up.
Exactly.
And
All you
this is what
need.
I was telling my buddy yesterday, who's a diehard Packers fan,
Yeah,
of course. I'm like, you guys should go 3 years without seeing the playoffs. Then you guys will appreciate the playoffs a little bit more because you guys are like the spoiled rich kids that get everything you want. And it even last night, they were the spoiled rich kids that got the face mask off.
Of course.
It is like the division that we play in. It's like fifth graders beating up first graders, every year.
As a lifelong Lions fan, I completely agree with you. It's the same
It's a
thing
shit division.
every year. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, on occasion, like, it seems like once a decade the Bears have a decent team. And same with the Vikings, the Lions.
It's not even that the Bears will have a decent team; they'll have a mediocre
Well,
team.
for our division, it's graded on a curve.
That's the way the Packers have gotten into the playoffs plenty of years. It's just by having simply a mediocre team.
Yeah.
Because you don't have anybody to play. So.
No, that's here in Detroit, the Red Wings and the hockey team. Who, I mean, for those of you who might not know, but the Red Wings have made the playoffs, I think, 24 years in a row, which is great and all, but at the same time, it's the same thing. We've made the playoffs. I mean, there are grown men now who have never seen the Red Wings not in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So
they have the longest streak.
Yeah, we have the longest streak. So the upside is that since I've been 10 years old, I've gotten to see the Red Wings in the playoffs every year, which is awesome. Well, me and Mike have always been huge Red Wings fans. But the downside to it is the people in this city, they're so spoiled. It's like the last couple years we haven't had the best team. Actually, last year we had a decent, we kind of had a fall off. But every year we make the playoffs, so if we don't get the first through third seed, it is considered a failure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, I mean, we make the playoffs every single year. We make it out of the first round probably every 3 years. And if we're the, 5th, 6th, 7th, if we're the 8th seed, it's like we might as well have not made the playoffs. Because they're just like, whatever, we're 8th seed, that's garbage. It's like, I don't know, talk to the Islanders. I think they'd be pretty happy with that.
And this is the other thing I don't like about Packers fans is yesterday when the game was going on, and they're getting their asses handed to them in the first half.
Yeah.
Not a single Packer fan showing support on Facebook. As soon as they threw that Hail Mary, my Facebook just blew up. Yeah, I'm a Packer fan. That's right.
I knew they'd win.
Yeah, exactly. It was just like that.
And the Lions fans, as usual.
Yes. Lions fans we're up 20-0. I mean, it's halftime, up 20-0. The only thought going through my head is,
how are they gonna blow?
How are they gonna blow?
Yeah, exactly.
And you can say it's negative thinking, but when you've been beaten to death your entire life,
it makes it easy.
It makes it. I know. Hey, we won. We killed the Eagles on Thanksgiving this year, which. In Lions country, Thanksgiving game is our Super Bowl every year. We actually, even though we've sucked for 60 years, we are blessed to have the Thanksgiving game, which is awesome. Because even if we're the worst team in football, which happens, pretty much every third year, we at least have the Thanksgiving game. And when we win that Thanksgiving game, it's like the best day of the year football-wise. It is. So beating the shit out of the Eagles is just like total gravy on the season. That's been pretty lousy. So. Like I said, everything's graded on a curve. As Lions fans, we're 4-8, and even though we got beat last night in the crappiest way possible, it's still like, we won the Thanksgiving game. We're 4-8. That's not terrible,
We might get some good draft picks.
Exactly. The success of the Lions season is so we don't have the number 1 draft pick. That's good, We're not going to be handcuffed. Number 1 draft pick's great once a decade, but when you get it like 3 out of 4 years, that's not a good sign. It's like the 76ers in basketball. We try to touch.
Fun game.
Yeah, exactly. We try to touch all the sports here on Settle on the Screen.
Did they go 30 games in a row?
They lost 28 games in a row over 2 seasons.
Close.
Yeah, the record was 0-18, which they had tied. For worst start ever, but they did beat the Lakers the other night, so they're 1-18.
The Lakers.
Come on.
Kobe.
I know, the Lakers, which is hilarious. It was Kobe's farewell game in Philadelphia, and he loses, which is... The Lakers are terrible. I think they're 2-16 this year. They're terrible. So.
Yeah.
We talked about all 4 of the major sports.
Of course, yeah. You guys sticking around? Awesome, yeah. I'm actually having a good run here.
No, dude, I didn't want to bring it up because this is pretty good.
It's better than the scoring that's already submitted, so I'm happy.
Your guy's pretty tall.
I put him there on purpose because then he misses bullets. Less likely. Come on.
Oh, pro strats.
You're like Randy Johnson.
Pro
with a
strats
gun,
on
man.
Sega Master System, yeah.
Nice.
At the end of the hallway.
What is
frame rate on this game?
Oh, I know. It's such a spectacular game. Yeah. I know why so many people have
before
submitted.
they had blast processing.
Yep.
I think this game was invented before video games. So.
Oh no!
What is your what's your high score on this game, Mike?
I've beaten it, so I don't know.
You do. Okay.
I don't know. I haven't played it in like 6 years.
It was a lot.
I just saw somebody submitted a score. I'm like, no way. Dead Angle's my game.
Is this a game you've played a lot?
It was like my only Sega Master System game
Oh,
forever.
okay.
Like I got Afterburner like 3 years after I got this game.
I was gonna say this game. I know
We
I've never
played it.
Have I? Okay, I was gonna say this game looks really
Ah.
familiar, which means maybe I played it when I was a little kid or something.
Probably played
Guys,
like the third V. There we go.
Nice.
87,800.
Oh crap! I didn't know that camera was live. My
Oh, yeah.
water's been in front of it.
No, I had it on the side.
Okay. Well, I guess if you're gonna have a beverage in front of a camera, the water's the one. To
Shall
have.
I still have control with my Sega Master System thingy? I don't
Is
know.
that a new record, Mike?
Well, the other score isn't a record yet, but
Oh,
it's
okay.
better. It's
Was that better?
yeah.
than the-
Mr. Geno's gonna have to play this and beat my score.
Oh.
Show everybody I have control.
So you have.
There we go.
You have the Billy Mitchell thing. You have a tape, but you've shown it to everybody.
Yeah.
Just
I'm
so
not-
you know, I have a tape. I'll tell you the score.
But I'm not gonna
I'm not
submit it.
submitting it though.
I have people come to my hotel room and watch me. People will say on the internet that I did it, but I'm never gonna submit it.
I actually kind of like that.
I do too.
I don't know why I like it, but I do. This guy's pretty great too. I mean, he can take a lot of bullets.
Well,
I
he is
could
a
keep
liar,
playing.
so-
I should. Should I play
That's
again?
true. He is invisible.
Chat. Should I play one more time? I don't know. I hate video games. But...
I hate it.
I hate him, but I gotta play him. That's why you do hate video games. You like buying video games. You just don't like playing.
Exactly.
That's actually kind of why that was the last 4 years of me I should say playing video games with air quotes, but I kept buying games, and then I just wouldn't play them. I have like 15 games for Xbox, and I think I only play like 4 of them. Which is why I eventually stopped buying video games. I did the same thing with DVDs. I have like 15 or 20 DVDs still in the packaging, where I was like, why am I buying all these things?
I find myself playing a lot more indie games, smaller releases than the major titles that come out nowadays.
I will say the indie games, and
I'll play them.
you talked about
One more
this
time.
with just how big, the major games have gotten, where it seems like all of the originality and the new stuff with video games, you're only going to find those in indie games.
Yeah, I mean, everything's being beaten to death. I mean, Christ, we have an Assassin's Creed, 8 now?
Assassin's Creed.
Well, they come out with one every 3 weeks, so.
Exactly.
Oh, there's a way to duck.
Yeah, the reviews.
Oh, look at that.
The reviews for all of the video games now, because every single game is like the same game, because they're all just shooters, but all of them say, the best Call of Duty yet. It's like, okay.
I hope so.
What?
They get paid to say that.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I hope it's the best of Call of Duty. They've only been trying to remake it for years.
They're making the same game for a decade
I
now.
hope they got it.
Yeah.
right.
I just find it funny. Best shooter of the year. It's like, okay.
So what?
What does that even mean?
You know, honestly, that's why I don't watch video game reviews at all. It's
'Cause
because, well, for one, other
you don't
people's
buy 'em?
opinions on things are shit, and for two, a lot of those big websites or like bigger names on YouTube and stuff, they get paid from the video game companies.
Yeah.
doing
Yep.
good work.
Oh yeah. It's there's a I can't think of the conflict of interest.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the same thing happened
Sorry.
in the early 2000s. Some movie studios got in trouble for paying off critics.
But that's yeah, okay, so in the movie industry, that's bad news.
Absolutely.
But in the gaming industry, I mean, that it's mandatory for these companies. I mean, that's just their business practice.
That's such a strange business practice. It really is.
It's the way it is.
And I mean, I guess with anything art-wise, everything's, in the eye of the beholder and stuff like that. If I tell you a movie's great, it doesn't mean it's not great. It just means you didn't like it and I did. But I guess it's the same thing. You can see, this game got great reviews. And you can play and be like, I don't know why it got great reviews, but, it's not a great
stop
game.
walking in front of the enemy.
I don't know.
I suck.
I've never really understood the concept, but also I'm not a, big corporation who just wants seats and, butts in seats and all that stuff. But,
Yeah.
Money in my pockets.
just I don't know. Because the second as a reviewer, the second you find out that reviewer lied, like there's no point of ever reading their reviews ever again. Cause
That's why I stay away from sites like game trailers and stuff like that.
We're playing Dead Angle, for those of you asking in the chat.
GameSpot.
Dead Angle on Master System.
God, GameSpots are dropping like flies.
Yep, they lost profits.
I was gonna say there's 2 GameSpots that I used to on occasion go to, and they're both gone now. So.
Oh, GameStop?
GameStop, I'm sorry, yes.
Stopping their
Sorry.
business.
Well, they're doing this really crummy business practice right now that they got into with the retro game community, and there's been numerous people buying high-end retro items and it turning out to be a reproduction, a fake, or completely trash condition.
So they were on occasion they were claiming to have an old system, but that wasn't actually an old system.
This is the crazy part about all of this is before they even got in, before they even made their first official retro video game sale. GameStop releases this video of them showing. it was like you watch those movies and they'll have factory workers in Mexico or something where they're just all crammed at a table and stuff, wearing hairnets and stuff. These guys are all crammed at this really long table with rubber gloves, swabbing these cartridges down and stuff.
What?
Yeah, so they released this video to show people yeah, we actually meticulously go through every game and stuff. So then you get instances where I'll give you a couple examples that happened recently. Guy orders a Chrono Trigger on the Super Nintendo, which is, depending on if you get a good deal or not, it can go for anywhere from $60 to $100. It's not a real high-end Super Nintendo game, but it's up there.
And it was a very popular game, obviously.
So the guy gets his Chrono Trigger, and immediately he notices that the label on it's a reproduction label. And then he pops it into a Super Nintendo, and when it boots up, guess what game plays? It's Madden 96.
Are you serious?
Yep. So what they did was they took a reproduction Chrono Trigger card, put Madden 96 into it, and gave it to GameStop for store credit or something. And then GameStop went and sold it to this guy. And this is where the story gets even more fucked up. So this guy sends back his Chrono Trigger to GameStop.
You mean his Madden 96?
He gets his refund. About almost a month later, a guy gets that same Chrono Trigger from GameStop with Madden 96 in it.
They resold it?
They resold it.
Wow.
Not only did they not test it to begin with, but they took it as a refund and then resold it.
Wow.
Which could either be A, the ultimate D-bag thing to do, or B, they took it, put it in the back, a month later, forgot. Someone said, hey, do you got Chrono Trigger? And they went, oh, yeah, hey, James, go grab the... Yeah, we got that. Yeah.
This is all off their... because they're doing this by mail now. You can order off their website and they'll send you the game.
That's even worse.
So, yeah, you don't even get to see the game, what you're buying. This is what I'm going to stress to anybody that's collecting or wants to get into this hobby. If you're gonna get, I'll say a game that's worth $50 or more, like a Super Nintendo game. Don't buy it off the internet. Find it at a flea market. Be there in person so you can see that it's legit. It's not a reproduction. And if it is a high-end game, ask for the people to open up the cart so you can check the board and compare that board to other games online that are legit.
And if honestly, if you have a Genesis, bring your Nomad with you and ask to play it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I had a Genesis game set story too. So they sold this guy a completely trashed Sega Genesis, huge chunk missing out of the corner. And
What?
glass broke off. And this is the
he was
most
playing Tommy
fucked
Lasorda.
up part about this story is, you know those like warranty stickers, like if you remove them, like Xbox had them, like if you cracked open the Xbox, you broke the sticker, therefore you can't get a warranty.
Mm-hmm.
They put one of those warranty stickers on the expansion bay for the Sega.
Oh my god.
Oh God.
So
What?
if you cracked it open to go test out to see if, you know, like,
That's such
you
horseshit.
normally use it, you void your warranty.
If you want to plug in
That's
the Sega
hilarious.
CD, you void your warranty.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
And the funny part about this, the guy ordered a Sega CD from him too, so he couldn't even test out the Sega CD because you'd void the warranty.
On the Sega Genesis.
Well, just send it back and be like, it doesn't work.
Yeah, there's a huge chunk missing out of the corner of the frickin' Sega, for Christ's sakes.
Well, did it work though?
No, this is the other part about the
okay.
Sega.
Oh.
Well, I mean, because I guess it
The,
could.
the pins where you plug in the controller,
Yeah.
they were bent or broke off, like someone.
Oh! This was an online purchase again, I assume.
Yep, another online.
I would hope.
All of these are online.
Yeah, you can't go to the store.
Yeah, oh, okay. I guess that makes sense.
That's why I go to Destiny Games in Canton, Michigan.
Yeah, great game. I mean, great store.
Yep. So if
Who's
you're in Michigan,
the guy who owns it?
Ted.
Ted, yeah. No, he's a cool guy. Cool
Tell
store.
Ted that Mike Soroka and Nick Houselander from Twin Galaxies sent you.
Yeah, definitely.
He won't give you a discount, but
He'll go, oh, okay.
He'll go, cool. You can play Tron for free.
Yeah.
He'll put a quarter in for
And
you.
who's Nick?
Yeah. I think he knows you.
No,
knows
I
Josh.
meant, yeah.
Well,
Yeah, thanks for,
thanks for joining us, everyone. Will we be back next week? We'll be back.
We'll definitely be back, whether
we
or
just
not
don't know
we're
which
here.
channel.
So, I guess keep an eye on the TG Live boards, or just keep an eye onto the Settle on the Screen Facebook
Like
page.
us on
Mike will let you
Facebook,
know.
subscribe to us on YouTube, or on iTunes, which most of you already do.
Yeah.
Let us know what you want to see on the show. But Aaron will be on the show next week.
Sweet.
The Bridge, right?
LaBerge?
The Bridge. He'll
Lab-
tell us next week.
Oh, well, LaBerge.
Death, who cares?
LaBerge.
Who cares? Death record or Death race.
Death record. He
Death-
kills records.
Death race world record holder will be here next
Yeah.
week on Settle on the Screen. For my co-host Glenn Updike, Nick Houselander, I'm Mike Soroka. We'll see you next week. Goodbye,
See ya.
everybody.
Have a good one.